YouTube? It's your girl Jazz, and today I want to review something that kind of piqued my interest because I've seen a lot of nonstick pans and I'm just like, do they work, do they not work, and how well do they work? So I've seen the as seen on TV type of things. I found the Copper Chef pan. So I've seen it where it's supposed to be nonstick. It's not supposed to make it a lot easier to cook. You ain't got to use as much, butter, spray, or whatever or anything, basically anything it's not supposed to stick, right? So, let's see if this thing works. I'm also planning on doing another video on it, probably about in a month, because a lot of pans that are supposed to be nonstick, let's face it, after a few uses, they're nonstick at first, but how well are they in about a month? So that's another review that I'll be doing in about a month. If you want to, let me know. I'm loving my attention, so drop me a comment. Let me know if you do want it. If you don't care. Whatever. As long as you subscribe and watch my videos. We can be friends. Me and the string are not friends, though. But now we are, since it's off. All right. Okay, I thought it's non-stick. Why is it sticking to it? All right, see that right there is false advertising. No, I'm joking. All right, pretty smooth, clean surface. Brand new. Let's hope that it's a clean surface, right? All right, so we're gonna let it warm up a little bit because otherwise it probably won't cook. All right, so I actually read some instructions today. I know it's a huge shocker, but it is recommended before using that you wash it in hot water, which I've already done. Use mild soap to scrub off any possible residue that's on it, which hopefully there's not too much on it. But then again, the tape that stuck to it, so maybe that's on there. But anyways, I went ahead and I did that, wiped it clean. Now, one thing I did not know, because I've had this pan before, used it at home, and that's why I'm saying about doing a review about it in a month. I didn't read the instructions. Like I said, I hardly ever read instructions. I just kind of assume I know what I'm doing. But you actually season these, and that's probably why it's forever nonstick. So, what do you do to season the pan? Which I might have to do with my other pans too. You're going to put it on some heat. And since it's already been cleaned, you don't have to worry about that. Well, you might if you haven't done it already. So we're going to heat it up on low. Oops, maybe I need to lower it down a little bit. All right. So we're going to heat it up for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be right back. 1 second. All right. Obviously, it's kind of cooking up a little bit, so I'm pretty sure it's been 30 seconds. Though, I didn't really time it, so I'm going to say 30-second-ish. And then, so you remove it from heat, obviously, because you don't want to burn yourself. And you're going to add some vegetable oil. Let's set it right here without melting anything. It says 1 tablespoon, but I don't feel like measuring right now. And I'm just going to pour a little bit on it. I'm guessing that's a tablespoon. Oh, okay. That's about a tablespoon. Makes my guesstimation. I might learn this one day. Alright. No! Alright. So, using a paper towel, we're going to rub it all over. Be careful because it is hot still. Or at least I'm assuming it is. I haven't touched it yet. Alright. So maybe this one might be a lot more stronger as far as my other pans, because kind of chopping and cutting on it a little bit, even though I know I shouldn't be doing that. Alright, so we're going to rub it all on the interior of the surface, and you're actually supposed to redo this every single time you wash it, and it is dishwasher safe, fortunately. So, obviously that's how you keep it from staying nonstick. Yeah, I didn't read that beforehand. Oopsies. Thank you guys for teaching me something. Alright. So I rubbed it in nicely. Can't really tell too much of a difference. Hot. Told you it was hot. Alright. Let me find a paper towel and rinse my hands off because it's really oily and greasy. Alright, so I'm going to let it warm up again. When I'm just rubbing more oil all over my hands. It's just moisturizer. Don't worry about it. Isn't that what they put in lotion? Baby lotion? Just oil? Seems to be working. Alright. So, cheese and eggs are typically, for me, what stick the most to pans, at least first thought in my head. So I'm actually going to make two different types of eggs. I'm going to do a scrambled egg, and I'm also going to do an over easy egg because they kind of cook differently because the yolk, that's a funny word. The yolk kind of can stick to it, especially with the scrambled eggs, so we're going to do it two different ways. So, first way, and then we're going to melt some cheese on it. Roxy, you ready for breakfast? Yeah, she looks happy. Then again, she looks like she just kind of woke up, but she loves eggs, so we're going to see if this works. Alright, so this seems like it's cooking kind of slow. Oh, maybe I need to turn up the heat some. Who would guess, right? Heat makes a difference when it comes to cooking. Did you know that? I might need to learn that from my other channel, Jazzy Crafts. That's what it is. I had to freaking think about it for a second. And that's with the Z. So, yeah. We're going to have to turn up the heat a little bit because that does make a difference, obviously. And I actually see a little bit, while it runs to the side, of where it looks like some film that look from the side of the egg, where it looks like it's kind of trying to stick. So let's go ahead and smear this all over the pan, shall we? Make a mess of it. All right, turn up some heat more. A little bit more heat. I don't need that anymore. I still don't think so. And one thing that's good, you can stick this in the oven. I learned not all pans are created equal, and you can't stick them all in the oven because the handle will melt off. If you don't know what I'm talking about, as much as I don't want to encourage this, I do want to encourage this. Go check out my other YouTube channel, or my other video. I think it's Green Chef that I did a review on. Yeah, that one kind of, I put the wrong pan in the oven, so yeah. All right. So apparently the yolk is the only thing that's not sticking. Come on. Cook a little bit more. Okay. So this might not be the most normal egg possible. Alright, can we cook like a normal egg, please? Uh-oh. Someone's waking up. I think she smells the eggs. Obviously, she's full. She's having eggs in the morning for breakfast. When I get eggs. Otherwise, it's the normal dry dog food, isn't it? I know. I'm going to give you an egg, okay? Give me a minute. I got to demonstrate first, okay? She's impatient. Sorry, guys. Then again, I am too. I've really hardly ever made fried eggs, or I guess fried eggs is what they're called, or over easy eggs. Not sure, but I don't think I've made it too often, so I'm not sure how this is supposed to work. Mom, why did you teach me this? It's your fault. Maybe she did and I just wasn't paying attention. If that's the case, I'm sorry, Mom. Alright. Let me attempt to flip it. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm making scrambled eggs because the yolk just broke. So this is just lifting off. I know I see both. Alright, so this part normally sticks to the pan, so obviously something's working over here. So I just picked that up off the pan. It didn't even stick. So here's the pan. And as you can see, stuff sticking to it, or what normally would stick to it, but obviously it just kind of just brushes off once it's actually fully cooked. If it's still kind of runny, it's gonna stick to it a little bit, but once I'm done with my scrambled eggs, for my puppy. She's licking her lips. That's so cute. And you're so spoiled. Am I the only one that gives their dogs eggs? And just so you know, not all eggs are created equally. Because if I make them homemade, this girl will inhale them in 2 seconds flat. But I've learned she does not like McDonald's eggs. She actually has attempted to bury them under her bed to avoid them. And this was during a car ride, so I was able to watch the entire thing. It was hilarious. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. Okay. So obviously my eggs are kind of cooked. Kind of cooked? They are cooked. Except for what's on the spatula. Can I get a non-stick spatula, please? Thank you. Copper chef. I'm gonna need some copper silverware to be made, or utensils, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna need some of this so that way it doesn't stick to this too. Okay, thanks. All right, so pour this to the side. And yes, there are some stuff that's sticking to it, quote unquote sticking to it, but stay put, do not eat the eggs yet. Let's see if it just wipes off like it does in the commercial, shall we? Okay, it does. I know, I'm amused, right? Alright, so this is all the residue. See how well it wipes all off. Oh my gosh, I've got a spoiled, rotten dog. She's sitting here crying if you can't hear it. Lucky you. I know I'm just making a mess, but that's what I do best. Alright, so for the most part it comes off, I'm pretty sure with just, I see a little bit still, but I'm pretty sure with some warm water it'll wash right off because I just did it with a paper towel. You know, water can usually get more stuff off. But now I'm going to attempt my fried egg. We'll see how this works. I know not to splash it all over the pan now. Alright, so I'll put it on high heat. It is on pretty high. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to attempt to flip this again. And it's not as much of a mess because I didn't spread it all over the pan. Mom, why didn't you teach me this? Maybe I should have paid more attention. Well, you did teach me. I don't know. You know, if you know, then you know I got a short attention span. If I can talk. I've got a short attention span. So that might be why. Oops. Dag nabbit! I broke the yolk again. But I was able to semi-flip it before it broke and it fell over. So, it did not stick. I'm not sure if you can see it. We're actually going to do some of the tests with the yolk. See if it, just cooking the yolk like that, see if that sticks to me. I like to experiment. Sorry guys. Thanks for watching me be my guinea pigs. I really do need to get a hold of this, especially if I'm doing like a crafty cooking channel. Trial and error, right? Alright. Actually, wow, I'm pretty impressed. This is the yolk that fell on the, oops, on my plate? No. On the pan and started cooking on itself. I just lifted, literally just lifted it up. Here you go, spoiled brat. So, yeah. I mean, it comes up really easy once I'm able to get it on the pan. Yeah. I'm actually pretty impressed so far. Like I said, I've had a pan like this before, but I didn't season it like I was supposed to, so hopefully this one will last a lot longer. This other one I'm kind of frustrated with. Alright, so the ultimate test on how well will it just slide off. Yeah. Or plop off. But yeah, can't really tell. I mean, the scrambled eggs actually left more damage, so to speak, than the actual fried egg. But as you can see, I did not use any oil or anything like that, and it just slid right off. Okay, I did use some oil to season it, but not to actually cook. Completely different. Just want to make sure that's clear. But I like to make quesadillas, and I sprinkle cheese everywhere. It's a mess. Usually gets in my pan, so let's see how well the cheese sticks to it. I don't think I've tested it out with this pan. Do you want some cheese on your eggs too? Okay, she wants some cheese on her eggs too. After this video. Stinky cheese! Ew, oh, that's stinky. Alright. Screw it. Told you I'm messy. And here's for your eggs, okay? The rest goes on her eggs, because she's spoiled like that. Ew, it smells different. It smells like melted cheese. Ew, melted cheese. Alright, so obviously cheese is melting. And look, it's just sliding. Okay, let me not tilt it so much because there will be melted cheese everywhere and it will not be pretty. So, I'm actually going to kind of let it, not necessarily burn, but like really melt. Like that hard, crunchy melt. And see how that comes off. So, I know I've seen this on other, as you know, that I've seen on TV commercials where they're trying to advertise this. And, you know, it's hard for me to believe that because I do see some people opening, you know, like a bag of chips or something like that. And they open it and it just goes everywhere. Granted, I do see myself doing that one day. I think, fortunately, I have not done that yet. I need some wood. Okay, yeah. So, fortunately, I've never done that, so I kind of see it hard to believe. Or when somebody's grabbing something from the cabinet and it all falls down and they're over-exaggerated. You don't know what I'm talking about. So, it's kind of hard for me to believe those commercials because we do know they over-exaggerate. But, let's see. So, it's still kind of melty on there. Oh, look, look. It's moving. It's moving! Sorry, I'm biting the. But yeah, it's moving. Okay, I don't want cheese to go everywhere. But obviously, now I see a few pieces that have. Let me actually pour this in. Okay, I don't want it to melt. I'll put it over this. But there are a couple of pieces over here that kind of, you know, are kind of like the stragglers, as I like to call them. Oh, look at all that grease. Bet it tastes good. But I'm going to see if those actually will come off by themselves without much application or much pressure. Oh, look, 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 look. Yeah? Season your pans, people. I learned obviously that's very important. But yeah. Alright. So it actually works. It's legitimate. Okay, it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Okay. No, I will not be taking off my clothes. Sorry. But anyways, yeah, so it's legit. And I actually see some of the pieces that were left over from the egg. It's not sticking as much, so I'm pretty sure those little pieces that kind of, you know, quote unquote stick, a little water will wash it off. You don't have to actually scrub it or anything like that. So I will be taking better care of my pans now and make sure that I season it after I wash them. So if you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, keep it to yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Let me know how I can improve. I'm always taking criticism, especially if it's constructive. Make sure that you subscribe so that way you can know more about different products like this and whether they're legit or not. Let me know if you want me to review it in a month to see if it's still the same, as good as the day one. Because you know, the day one, they're always perfect. Oh yeah, it's so true, it's so true. Later down the line, it's kind of like, okay, is this really legit? And this is supposed to have a lifetime guarantee on it. So yes, I will be trading this in if it goes kaput and it's not as great as it is long term. So, like I said, make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know your feelings on it, what pans I need to review, or any other products that I need to review in the future. And in the meantime, stay jazzy. Thanks, guys. Hey, what's up? If you liked my video for the Copper Chef, make sure that you like the video. Duh. Subscribe because you want to see more of me. And also check out, I'm not sure which side it is, left or right. Anyway, it doesn't matter, I'm dyslexic, or not dyslexic, but I get those confused. So whichever side it's on, make sure you click it so that way you can check out my other YouTube channels. Also, make sure that you hit the little bell to get notifications when I post a new video. Thanks, guys.